tournament is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, Electro Delights, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, the Port of Shelton, the Strip Steakhouse, Seattle Shellfish, and Mason County PUD number 3.
Well, good morning, and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of Clover Park High School in Lakewood for today's second round consolation bracket game in the Class 3A West Central Southwest District Girls Basketball Tournament. I'm Dedrick Allen, a little out of breath. Last-minute technical difficulties, and we may be having those throughout the broadcast, so I apologize, but keep it tuned. It will come back. Today, the Shelton Highclimbers face the Kennedy Catholic Lancers in a loser-out game. In the first round Thursday night, the Lady Highclimbers ran into a hot-shooting Auburn Mountain View team and lost 70-37 to drop their season record to 10-11. Shelton was led in that loss by freshman Timber Ware, who has led the Climbers this season, averaging just over 14 points per game, but was held to 10 on Thursday. Shelton's Paige Johnson, who has averaged 10 points per game this season, was limited to just 4 points by the Lions, all in the first quarter. The Lady Lancers are also 10-11 on the season after going up against Lincoln in the first round and falling 54-31. Ariel Garnett led the Lancers charge with 13 points, but that is under her season average of 17 points per game. Casey usually gets about 10 points a game from Mayashita. But the Abes held her to only 4 points. On paper, these teams look evenly matched, not only by record, but also by size in their first-round scores in the district tournament. Coming up, we will find out what Shelton coach Aaron Leth thinks, as now it is a win or go home. It's the second round of the Class 3A West Central Southwest District Girls Basketball Tournament. The Shelton Highclimbers and the Kennedy Catholic Lancers. Next on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore Texaco has quality gas at an affordable price and is open 24 hours for your convenience. You can find propane at Bayshore Texaco as well. Moving, rent your U-Haul at Bayshore Texaco. Whether you need a 29-foot truck, a pickup, or just a trailer, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul has what you need. Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, just north of Shelton on Highway 3.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delights Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com. Yummy! Outstanding! Terrific! Amazing!
Just some of the words used to describe the food at the Strip Steakhouse in downtown Shelton.
The prime rib rocks. The steak was cooked perfectly.
Okay. How about the atmosphere?
Quiet, cozy, intimate.
Enough said. The Strip Steakhouse, Railroad Avenue and 4th Street in downtown Shelton.
Yummy! Outstanding! Terrific! Amazing!
Just some of the words used to describe the food.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore Texaco has quality gas at an affordable price and is open 24 hours for your convenience. You can find propane at Bayshore Texaco as well. Moving, rent your U-Haul at Bayshore Texaco. Whether you need a 29-foot truck, a pickup, or just a trailer, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul has what you need. Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, just north of Shelton on Highway 3.
Vehicle collisions are the #1 killer of teens in the U.S., taking 8 young lives every day. And speeding is a factor in more than half of teen fatal car crashes, but we can prevent these tragedies. Talk with your teen about staying safe behind the wheel. Remind them to follow the speed limit and adjust their driving for road conditions. Keep the conversation going and be the driver you want your teen to be. It's not just good parenting, it's a matter of life or death.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delights Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The Port of Shelton enhances commerce and drives economic development in Mason County. Founded in 1948, the Port of Shelton has properties at Sanderson Field and on Johns Prairie. Port of Shelton is upgrading its Oakland Bay Marina and is working with other entities on a multi-million-dollar habitat restoration project that will change the face of Shelton Harbor. The Port of Shelton and emergency management officials are jointly preparing the region for a catastrophic earthquake. The Port of Shelton, an enormous part of Mason County and its economy.
It's a tough team.
Well, when you're ranked in the top 10 in the state, we always know it's going to be a tough game, especially with Wilson. You know, they have athletes all over the place. But, you know, we worked hard in practice the game before. We just didn't execute our game plan, and they jumped out to a big league first quarter. We weren't able to.
All right. I'm here with Coach Aaron Leth. And, Coach, I don't really want to talk about last game, and I'm sure you don't, but we have to mention that. I mean, Wilson's a tough team.
Well, when you're ranked in the top 10 in the state.
Okay, we're having some technical difficulties here, trying to figure out the our situation here. So we're going to take another timeout, and it looks like we're going to get to starting lineups and not hear from Coach Aaron Leth. This is just not working out like everybody planned. We'll be right back with the tip-off.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the gooey duck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over.
When you see lights, vests,
or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us,
we've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Yummy! Outstanding! Terrific! Amazing!
Just some of the words used to describe the food at the Strip Steakhouse in downtown Shelton.
The prime rib rocks. The steak was cooked perfectly.
Okay. How about the atmosphere?
Quiet, cozy, intimate.
Enough said. The Strip Steakhouse, Railroad Avenue and 4th Street in downtown Shelton.
And welcome back to Clover Park High School for this Central Southwest District District Tournament. And we're going to get into those starting lineups, and I'm going to assume that I got it right because I haven't had a chance to do anything but run around here. Okay. All right, so we have a change on the starting five for the for both teams here. Just right in front of the camera. Thank you. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
The Port of Shelton enhances commerce and drives economic development in Mason County. Founded in 1948, the Port of Shelton has properties at Sanderson Field and on Johns Prairie. Port of Shelton is upgrading its Oakland Bay Marina and is working with other entities on a multi-million-dollar habitat restoration project that will change the face of Shelton Harbor. The Port of Shelton and emergency management officials are jointly preparing the region for a catastrophic earthquake. The Port of Shelton, an enormous part of Mason County and its economy.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly,
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Bayshore Texaco in Newhall is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore.
And we're back. About ready to get this thing tipped off, and I apologize, I don't have everything ready here. And here we go. No Aurora Gooley tonight for the Highclimbers, so Kara Bowe gets the start this afternoon, and getting the free off for the way is Timber Ware. Out it goes to Vanessa Kennedy. High post feed to Paige Johnson. She took some steps before making her move to the hoop. And it's a turnover to start out the ball game for the Highclimbers. Starting five for the Lancers. We'll give it to you as we get a moment. With the ball right now is Ariel Garnett. And we have a timeout here on the floor. Cross-court pass goes to McAllister. Down to the baseline. Out it goes to Garnett. Garnett open on the baseline was Cusack. She stepped on the sideline, the baseline. It's a turnover for the Lancers to start the game up as well. So a turnover each way. Here comes Vanessa Kennedy. Over to Timberware. Double team, splits the double team down to Kara Bogue, and then another turnover. Taking steps are the Highclimbers. Both teams having some difficulties. And we'll try to get our technical problems figured out before we get into the second quarter. With the ball there is Shita missing the three, and a rebound goes to Timberware. She's on the other run on the other way for the Highclimbers. Down it goes to Paige Johnson, up and in. The Highclimbers score first. So it's 2-0 early. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's McAllister back to Garnett, draws the triple team. Out it goes to Mayashita. High post feed, an extra pass into the corner now. And that's Cusack. Up top it goes to Mayashita. Back goes to Cusack. Cusack just inside the three-point arc. Missed the shot. Rebound ping-pongs to Mayashita. And that's Garnett driving baseline. Can't get it to fall in. It goes out of bounds. Vanessa Kennedy can't save it on the far side either. And it'll be Lancer ball. And inbounds goes to Greer, to Garnett. Three in the corner goes in. Ariel Garnett puts the Lancers up one early on. And a steal by Yashita. Her layup doesn't fall. Offensive rebound in a pack, and that's going to go to Gear. And an alternating possession will stay with the Lancers. It'll be baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard. Inbounds to Garnett. She'll step into the paint, draw a foul on the Highclimbers. The first whistle in the ball game on either team. And a personal foul will go on Shelton's Vanessa Kennedy. And 2 shots for number 5, Ariel Garnett. Rattled in. Get another one. And the second one goes in. And here come the Highclimbers, quickly back the other way. Timberware throws it up top to Vanessa Kennedy. Out it goes to Jasmine Griffin. Griffin working on the far side. Back to Kennedy at the top. Over it goes to Ware fakes the three, drives baseline. Steps inside the arc, launches along 2. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Cusack. Cusack will bounce it to Garnett. And here come the Lancers. Garnett getting by the defense. Trying to go baseline. Throw it cross court. Now there's a 3 on the way by McAllister that's off. A rebound tapped into the hands of Jasmine Griffith. Up it goes to Ware. Timber on the run, going one-on-one. Right to the hoop, puts it up short. Drew the foul on the Lancers. 2 shots coming for Timber Ware. It's a 5-2 ball game. And see who the foul went on. First free throw for Ware goes off. She'll get another one. And 1 shot coming for Timber Ware for the Highclimbers. It's 5-2. Kennedy Catholic on top. Second free throw rattled in and out. Rebound. Johnson had it, but tracking it down. All right, the Lancers here. So comes Garnett. To Cusack to Garnett. Driving into the paint. Kick it out in the corner. 3 on the way. And in for Miyashita, excuse me. And we have a timeout call. It's a 30-second timeout. And we'll step aside. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. Actually, we'll keep it right here. And give me a moment and I might be able to get our scoreboard up. All right, it's Highclimber ball, backcourt inbound. Still working on that scoreboard for you. We'll get it up here as soon as we possibly can as Vanessa Kennedy gets it over to Jasmine Griffith. Griffith trying to get by the defense of Garnett down to the baseline, and it's Bogue to Johnson. Johnson got her own rebound, put it up, came up as short again. Bogue with a rebound and the putback. So it's a 4-point lead for the Lancers, 8-4. Here comes Mia Ishita over to Garnett on the far sidelines. Throw it over to Mia Ishita. Cross court it goes. And there's Garnett. Garnett into the paint, puts it up, and it dropped in. Give her 9 points. High post feed for Johnson. Down to the baseline. Bogue long on the shot. Rebound pulled down by Garnett. And here comes Maya Ishita. Out it goes. On the drive there, that is Cusack going to the hoop, missing the shot. Rebound pulled down by Gear. Nope, it came into the hands of Kara Bogue. Up to Ware. Ware had it slapped out of her hands but out of bounds, and the Highclimbers will keep the ball. It'll be baseline inbounds for Shelton. Inbounds goes to Ware. Timber holds the ball over her head. Fakes the three, steps inside the arc, launches a shot. Rebound to Griffin. Griffin throws it out top. Overthrows the intended player, but Kennedy was there. Griffin gets it back and hits a three. Nope, it's a two. Calling it down at 2, and it's 10-6. Kennedy with the lead in the ball. Garnett trying to go to Hope coast to coast. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin on the run the other way. For Shelton. Stops, draws a double team. Needs somebody to come to the ball. And then there's a travel called on Griffin. That's third turnover on the Shelton Highclimbers. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. 10-6. Kennedy Catholic with the ball and the lead. Goes over to Hanny. Hanny back to Garnett to Hanny again in the corner on the far side. That's Garnett. Garnett steps back for 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Wiggs almost. Nope. Johnson pulls it up. Throws it up into the court to Bogue and stolen away by Cusack. Cusack coming the other way for Kennedy Catholic. Stops it over to Garnett. Garnett beyond the three-point arc, far side. And it goes over to Hanny. Up top to Cusack now. High post feed. Turnaround jumper falling off by Wiggs. Ball is free under the basket and jump ball called. And that will go to the Highclimbers. Kayla Garens in the ball game first time tonight for Shelton. I'm sorry, this afternoon, excuse me. Timber Ware gets the ball, and she'll bring it up for Shelton. Over goes to Vanessa Kennedy, back to Ware. High post feed off the foot of Garens, but picked up by Kennedy out to Griffin. Griffin for 3, that's off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Wiggs. Wiggs gives it out to Garnett. Garnett on the run, the far side. Right to the hoop, puts it up, and in. Garnett has the bulk of the points for the Lancers, and it's a 6-point lead. Ware left open, now down to Garens. Garens off the glass, drops in. Nice bucket for Kayla, and it's 12-8. 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Kennedy Catholic with the ball and the lead. Mishita over to Garnett. Cross court goes to Hanny, back to Mayashita. Takes a 3, misses it. Bogue with a rebound out to Ware. Ware on the run. 1-on-2, going to split the double team, turn around, bounce it to Bogue. Bogue in the center of the court, tied up, jump ball called. That should be going over to the Kennedy Catholic Lancers. Morgan Leach steps onto the court for the first time today for Shelton, and Sam Ezernio in the coat. In the court for Kennedy. That's Garnett with the ball. Ariel steps across midcourt. Swing it over to Hanny. Highclimbers in. It looks what looks like a 1-2-2 zone. There's Hanny again with the ball, trying to drive baseline. Turned around. Out it goes to Ezerniro to Garnett. Garnett faking the 3, faking the drive, Over it goes to Cusack, takes the three, and hits it. Is it three? Yes, it is. Minute 15 to go here in the first quarter, 15-8. Kennedy Catholic with the lead, and Shelton just turned it back over. That's the 6th turnover, and the Highclimbers in the quarter, trailing by 7 now. Minute 12 to go in the first quarter. 15-8 is our score. Kennedy Catholic with the ball and the lead. Ariel Garnett, with the ball. Throws it over. That's Hanny. Back to Garnett. Steps back for three. Hits another one. That's her second three in the ball game, and the lead is up to 10 for Kennedy Catholic. 18-10. Down, Highclimbers go to Bogue. Bogue off the glass. Popped out. Rebound goes to Garnett. Bogue is going to be called with a foul. Either Garns or Bogue will pick up the foul on the Highclimbers. Only their second. It goes on Bogue, her first. Mayashita back in the ball game for the Lancers. And Carrera Gear steps back on the court for the Lancers as well. 44 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 10-point lead for the Kennedy Catholic Lancers. Mayashita, top of the key, over to Garnett, far side. Down it goes to Irizarino, back to Garnett. Garnett steps by the defense again. Missed the shot, rebound goes to Gear. Gear puts it up and in. Highclimbers trying to come right back. There is Vanessa Kennedy to the hoop. Puts it up short. Missed the rebound goes to Kennedy Catholic. Mayashita on the run, throwing it quickly up to Garnett. Garnett try to go baseline, cut off, and then goes in the middle. Puts it up a little hard. Rebound, Garens. Garens out to Kennedy. Kennedy launches a shot, can't get it to fall, and we're through a quarter. Kennedy Catholic 20. Shelton 8. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Bayshore Texaco in U-Haul is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore Texaco has quality gas at an affordable price and is open 24 hours for your convenience. You can find propane at Bayshore Texaco as well. Moving? Rent your U-Haul at Bayshore Texaco. Whether you need a 29-foot truck, a pickup, or just a trailer, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul has what you need. Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, just north of Shelton on Highway 3.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back at Clover Park High School. Second quarter just underway. Morgan Leach gets the ball from Ella Pinter. Leach has it, trying to get some space there and get a screen from Garens. Leach forces up a shot that dropped in. It's a 10-point lead for Kennedy Catholic now. They have the ball. That's Mai Yashita. Down it goes to Izzarino. Back out to Mai Yashita. Cross-court it goes. That's Cusack. Cusack drives in the paint, loses the ball, and it goes right over to Izzarino, and then knocked out of bounds and stay with the Lancers.
Back into the game for Kennedy, number 14,
McAllister will return for Kennedy Catholic. She'll inbound it from the far side. Gets it in to Mayashita. She'll step to the three-point arc and launch a long one. Falls off. Rebound goes to Garens. Garens gets it out to Bogue. Bogue will hand it off to Leach, and here come the Highclimbers. Morgan with the ball. Center of the court to the foul line. Side of the paint. Out it goes to Pinter. Pinter dribbles to the top. Looking for somebody to throw it to. Bounce it over to Bogue, but Mayashita steals the ball going the other way. And she'll roll out of bounds with no whistle. Get it to McAllister. McAllister's shot is off. Rebound goes to Garens. Garens will hand it off to Pinter, and here come the Highclimbers, trailing by 10. Second quarter action. Leach down to Bogue. Bogue drives baseline. Cut off. Out it goes to Leach. Leach will take three. That's off. Rebound goes to Wiggs for Kennedy Catholic. Finds to Mayashita. Mayashita center of the court to the baseline, and that's Cusack. Cusack will turn around and set the offense for the Lancers. Top of the key, throws over to Mayashita. Cross court it goes to McAllister. She'll catch and shoot for two. That's an air ball. Rebound Garens with a nice Leach. Leach cleaning up the mess there, and she'll bring it the other way for Shelton. Down it goes to Garens. Garens splits the double team, and she's going to wave it off. And they're going to say Garens took steps. 7 turnovers on Shelton in the half. Timber Ware will return, as does Ariel Garnett. So Kennedy Lancers ball. The 10-point lead, 20-10. Second quarter action. Mayashita with the ball. Center of the court now. Throws it over to Garnett. Garnett fakes the three, guarded by the much larger Garens. She'll step about 6 feet back behind the arc and launch a three and miss it. Ware with the rebound. And here come the Highclimbers. Timber throws it over to Leach. Leach standing on the three-point arc will take the shot. It's open. Does it drop in? No. Garens had it, lost it. And Garnett comes up with it out of the pack up the far side. Stops. Throws it down to Cusack. Cusack can't handle it, but the ball goes to McAllister. McAllister out to Gear, who picked up her pivot foot before making her move, and that's only the 3rd turnover on the Lancers. Kaylin Allen checks into the ballgame for Shelton, first time today. Ella Pinter with the ball, over to Ware. Timber Ware drives baseline, spinning to the middle, about to Pinter. Pinter gets a screen from Garens, goes to the foul line, stops, and loses the ball to Mayashita. Mayashita has 3-on-2 going the other way. Nice fake, puts it up short, and draws a foul. That'll be the 3rd personal or team foul on Shelton, and the 1st personal on Timber Ware. At the line for 2 free throws, Mayashita. She has 3 points tonight. This is her first trip to the free throw line. Got the first one. She'll get another one. Vanessa Kennedy back in the ball game for Shelton. And Deshaya Littleson will step onto the court for the Highclimbers. Pinter and the Garns will sit down. So the Highclimber lineup is Allen, Littleson, Leach, Kennedy, and Ware. Second free throw goes in. 5 points for Mayashita. Leach will bring the ball up. Lancers giving a little bit of pressure. Down it goes to Littleson. Littleson blocked by Garnett, recovered by the Lancers. Here comes Mayashita. Throws it over to the baseline. Out it goes to Garnett. Faked outside, faked baseline, then dribbles up to Mayashita. Up fakes on the three, drives in the paint, and she's going to be bumped and fouled by a Highclimber. Nope, they're going to say a travel, not a foul. So that's the 4th turnover on the Lancers. A little full court press by the Lancers. Highclimber ball. Kennedy will go for the long ball and overthrow everybody and out of bounds. Now the referee's asking for some help. Nobody touched it. If somebody didn't touch it, it goes down to the baseline on the other end, so that's where we're going to go. Nobody touched it. Although Ware was held up but no whistle at midcourt. So it'll be Lancer ball under their basket. Mayashita will trigger the play. Cusack's in the near corner. McAllister's in the far corner. Inbounds goes to Garnett way up top. Garnett will stop and pop at the foul line, miss it. Rebound goes to Kennedy. Kennedy up to Ware. Ware draws a double team, forces one up there, missed the shot. Rebound Mayashita. Mayashita on the run the far side for the Lancers. Drives baseline, stops, pops on the baseline, and it spins in. There were 7 points this afternoon. There's Kennedy with it, trying to get by the press of Mayashita. Stops shy of midcourt, bounces it to nobody, and another turnover. And there's Mayashita. Over goes to Garnett. Garnett drives baseline. Stepped on the baseline, or is it foul? Nope, stepped on the baseline. So 5 turnovers on the Lancers compared to 9 on the Highclimbers. Demaya Wiggs steps back on the court for the Lancers. Second quarter action inbounds. The Highclimbers have the ball. Morgan Leach throws it up to Littleson. Littleson can't quite get to it. And that'll be the 10th turnover on Shelton. Timeout called by the Highclimbers. We'll take timeout. This is NasonWebTV.com and Hood Communications, HCC.net.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the gooey duck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back. Just a second left in that break there. 4:14 to go in the second quarter. Kennedy Catholic has the lead in the ball. Garnett gets the ball from the inbounds in their backcourt. For another turnover, that's Mayashita. Over it goes to McAllister. Back to Mayashita. Mayashita steps inside the arc, throws it down to the baseline, under the box, actually, off the hands of Cusack, out of bounds. 6 turnovers on the Kennedy Catholic. More full court press. Kennedy will trigger the play, throw it in right into the hands of Wiggs, and she'll put it up and in. Inbounds goes to Leach. Leach having a little trouble keeping control of the ball. She'll throw it all the way up and picked off by Garnett. Garnett up the far sideline, speeds to the bucket, stops on the baseline, steps by, puts it up short. Drew the foul on the Highclimbers, their 4th. Caitlin Allen picks up her first. At the line for a couple of free throws is Ariel Garnett. 12 points so far today. She's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Missed the first one. Get another one. Paige Johnson returns for Shelton, as does Jasmine Griffin. As Kennedy Catholic's Ariel Garnett has another free throw. Got it. Biggest lead in the afternoon for the Lancers. And it goes to Ware from the baseline to half court. Ware down to Johnson off the glass and in. That's something that the Highclimbers need to take advantage of when they have a little bit of a mismatch. There's Garnett, top of the key, trying to return. Out it goes to McAllister, driving baseline, cut off of the double team, throws it back to Garnett. Garnett, center of the court, foul line out. It goes to Mayashita. Mayashita for 3. That's off. Rebound, Griffin. Griffin up to nobody. Actually, Ware had to step to it. Gets it Griffin. Griffin crossing midcourt to the three-point arc near on the front court. Throws it up to Leach. Leach over to Ware. Timber steps beside the defense, misses the 3. Griffin with a rebound blocked by McAllister, but there to clean it up is Johnson. 6 points for Page. There's Garnett to McAllister for 3. Missed it. Rebound. Jump ball called quickly. It will stay with the Lancers. And the Lancers decide to call timeout. Full timeout or half? Let's find out. Half timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:42 to go here in the half. 27 for Kennedy, 14 for Shelton. Still working on our scoreboard to get that right. We do want to thank our sponsors for helping us bring these district games to you. Bayshore, Texaco, and U-Haul. Electro Delights, the Port of Shelton, the Strip Steakhouse, Seattle Shellfish, Mason County PUD number 3, and of course, Hood Canal Communications and MasonWebTV.com. It's a Lancer ball, baseline inbounds. Mayashita will trigger the play. Wiggs in the near corner, McAllister in the far corner. Garnett is being actually left alone, but they get it into Cusack. Now Garnett gets it top key. Fake to the left, goes to the right, throws it over to Mayashita. She'll take the open 3, miss it. Rebound goes to McAllister, back to Garnett, drives the foul line out, it goes to Mayashita, fakes the 3, drives baseline, hooks it out to McAllister. McAllister steps back for 3 and hits. Her first bucket tonight. And a 16-point lead for the Lancers. Griffin with it, hands it off to Kennedy. Kennedy hands it off to Ware, finds Littleson, will put it off the glass and in. First bucket for Deschaya. And here comes Mayashita. Over goes to Cusack, down to the baseline. McAllister back to McCusack. Couple of dribbles, hands it off to Mayashita. Mayashita open to McAllister. Dribbles the side of the paint, back to Mayashita. Mayashita for 3. Off the back of the iron. Ware had position, saves it inbounds to Johnson. Up it goes to Griffin. Griffin crossing midcourt to the 3-point arc near side. Finds Johnson. Johnson to the hoop, puts it off the glass and in. Page with 6 points in the quarter, 8 for the game. 12-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. Here comes Mayashita, top of the key, gets a screen by Wiggs, stops, throws it over to Garnett. Garnett trying to get by Ware. She'll step aside and hit a 3. Nope, she'll launch a 3 and miss it. Johnson pulls down the rebound in traffic. Out it goes to Kennedy. Kennedy, center of the court for Shelton. Hands it off to Griffin. Griffin to Littleson. Turn, face the basket. Out it goes to Kennedy. Kennedy, long 2, off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Griffin. 1 dribble, right back to the hoop. Missed the shot. Johnson with the rebound. And a jump ball called. And that should stay with the Highclimbers. Substitutions for the Lancers. Gear returns, and so does Haney. Highclimbers will inbounds it from the left of the backboard. Kennedy will trigger the play. Lob it in to Ware. Ware back to Kennedy. Cross court it goes to Griffin. Griffin fakes the 3, drives to the box, hooks the pass to Johnson. She'll put it up and in. Paige Johnson, 8 points in the quarter, 10 for the game. Lead is down to 10 for the Lancers. It goes to Mayashita. Mayashita cross court, but threw it away. There's Ware with pick. Timber on the run for the Highclimbers, going the other way, changing directions. Finds Littleson. Back over to the far side, and it's Griffin to back to Ware. Ware for 3, in and out. Rebound. Johnson had it, lost it, and Haney comes up with it for the Lancers. Lancers up 17 in this half. Highclimbers cut it down to 10. That's Cusack. Cusack to Mayashita. Mayashita drives the foul line to the side of the paint, threw it to Gear. Gear to Cusack for 3, in and out. Rebound. Littleson, center of the court, and that'll be the quarter, or the half, excuse me. So the first half ends with the Lancers 30, Shelton 20. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the geoduck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over.
When you see lights, vests,
or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us.
We've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Yummy! Outstanding! Terrific! Amazing!
Just some of the words used to describe the food at the Strip Steakhouse in downtown Shelton.
The prime rib rocks. The steak was cooked perfectly.
Okay. How about the atmosphere?
Quiet, cozy, intimate.
Enough said. The Strip Steakhouse, Railroad Avenue and 4th Street in downtown Shelton.
And it's halftime. The Kennedy Catholic Lancers leading the Shelton Highclimbers by that score of 30-20. We're going to take another quick timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com, Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Bayshore Texaco in U-Haul is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore Texaco has quality gas at an affordable price and is open 24 hours for your convenience. You can find propane at Bayshore Texaco as well. Moving? Rent your U-Haul at Bayshore Texaco. Whether you need a 29-foot truck, a pickup, or just a trailer, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul has what you need. Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, just north of Shelton on Highway 3.
Vehicle collisions are the #1 killer of teens in the U.S., taking 8 young lives every day. And speeding is a factor in more than half of teen fatal car crashes, but we can prevent these tragedies. Talk with your teen about staying safe behind the wheel. Remind them to follow the speed limit and adjust their driving for road conditions. Keep the conversation going and be the driver you want your teen to be. It's not just good parenting, it's a matter of life or death.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight's citrus bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delight's bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The Port of Shelton enhances commerce and drives economic development in Mason County. Founded in 1948, the Port of Shelton has properties at Sanderson Field and on Johns Prairie. Port of Shelton is upgrading its Oakland Bay Marina and is working with other entities on a multi-million-dollar habitat restoration project that will change the face of Shelton Harbor. The Port of Shelton and emergency management officials are jointly preparing the region for a catastrophic earthquake. The Port of Shelton, an enormous part of Mason County and its economy.
And we're back. Clover Park High School this afternoon for a Class 3A West Central Southwest District girls basketball tournament loser out bracket, consolation bracket game. Kennedy Catholic leading Shelton by a score of 30-20. The Lancers have been being led by Ariel Garnett with 13 points, 7 for Mayu Mayashita, 3 apiece for Ashley Cusack and Michaelia McAllister, and 2 apiece for Tamia Wiggs and Carrera Gear. For the Highclimbers, they're being led by Paige Johnson, 10 points in the first half, 8 in the second quarter. And the others have 2, Kara Bogue, Jasmine Griffin, Morgan Leach, Kayla Garnes, and Deshaya Littleson all have 2 points to account for those 20 points for the Highclimbers. The Lancers were up by 17 in the first half, and the Highclimbers have cut that down to 10. Can they continue in the third quarter and keep their season alive? That is the question. Turnovers, big problem for the Highclimbers in the first half. They have 11. Well, that was in the first half, and I believe there was 8 in the first quarter. No, 7 in the first quarter. The Kennedy Catholic Lancers ended up with 6 in the half and only 3 in the first quarter. So they're 3 each quarter, not too bad for the Lancers. So again, the halftime score. These two teams battle it out to try and keep their seasons alive, evenly matched so far, but the Lancers have the edge, that 10-point edge. It's 30-20. Lancers have come out of their locker room. They'll be warming up, and we'll be right back with the third quarter in a moment on MasonWebTV.com and HoodCanalCommunicationsHCC.net.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the gooey duck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over. When you see lights, vests,
or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us,
we've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Yummy! Outstanding. Terrific. Amazing.
Just some of the words used to describe the food at the Strip Steakhouse in downtown Shelton.
The prime rib rocks. The steak was cooked perfectly.
Okay. How about the atmosphere?
Quiet, cozy, intimate.
Enough said. The Strip Steakhouse, Railroad Avenue and 4th Street in downtown Shelton.
About ready to start the third quarter. The Kennedy Catholic Lancers will get the ball to start that third. They have McAllister, Mayashita, Garnett, looks like Cusack, as Garnett has it in the quarter. And it's Greer out there. And that's Cusack back to Garnett. Garnett off of her fingertips, got the ball back over to Cusack into the corner to Mayashita for three. And it bounces around, misses it. Cusack gets a rebound, dribbles back out, turning around. Throw it up top to Garnett. She's a threat anywhere on the court. Obviously, she's going to swap into the key and lose the ball. A steal by the Highclimbers off a block shot. Here's Jasmine Griffith to Vanessa Kennedy. Over to Kara Bogue, and that's Timber Ware. There is Kennedy, side of the paint, deflected and stolen away by the Lancers. Mayashita with it. Top of the key. Over to Garnett. Garnett trying to go baseline. Throws it to the side of the paint, opposite side to Cusack, out to McAllister for two. It's out the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Bogue. Bogue will get it out to Griffin, and here come the Highclimbers, trailing by 10. Quickly it goes to Ware, back to Griffin, over to Ware. Ware will take the three. Miss it, rebound. Ping pongs around, and Griffin comes up with it on her back. They're going to call a travel on her. 10-point lead for Shelton. Did get the shot clock in there, but it'll fade in and out. It's down there in the lower left-hand corner. You can see it right at the moment. It will fade out. That's Garnett with it, swinging it over. That's Mayashita. One hands it down to the baseline. That's Cusack. One dribble. Back to Mayashita. Mayashita to the foul line. Out to go Garnett. Garnett 3 feet beyond the arc. Puts it up short. Rebound Griffin. Griffin up to Kennedy, and a whistle on the Lancers. The Lancers were only called 1 foul in the first half. And that'll go on Ariel Garnett, her first. So it's Highclimber ball. Vanessa Kennedy standing there and amongst the cheerleaders, and the referee on that side thought she was one of the cheerleaders, so she moved. And then she noticed it. So the inbounds goes to Timber Ware, and here come the Highclimbers. That's Jasmine Griffith to Vanessa Kennedy in the corner. Up top to Timber Ware, looking for Morgan Leach. I'm sorry, that's Johnson, excuse me. Ware gets it to Johnson in the paint, back to the basket, trying to get an extra pass down there. It's stolen away by Garnett, and here come the Lancers the other way. Ariel to Cusack, one dribble to Mayashita. Mayashita, top of the key, steps inside the arc, midway between the foul line and the arc, missed the shot, rebound ping-pongs into the hands of Jasmine Griffith. Griffin turns it right back over. I have 15 turnovers on the Highclimbers for the ball game. 8 for the Lancers. Mayashita, top of the key. To Garnett at the foul line. They're going to call a foul. Nope, they're going to call a travel. And that'll give the Lancers 9 turnovers. Almost played, we're 2.5 minutes into this third quarter. Nobody's scored yet. Vanessa Kennedy with the ball to Carabogue. Up top to Griffin. Griffin back to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Griffin. Griffin will take the open three at the top, miss it. Rebound goes to Bogue, but she lost it into the hands of Cusack. Cusack dribbling around the defenders to the foul line, side of the paint. Out it goes to Mayashita. Mayashita, a couple dribbles, center of the court, throws over to Garnett. Garnett drives, foul line, stops, and there's going to be a travel on Garnett. 10 turnovers now on the Lancers. Kayla Garnes in the ball game, and Morgan Leach will step back on both for Shelton. And here comes Vanessa Kennedy. Bounce it over to Ware. Back to Kennedy, set the offense for the Highclimbers. There's Morgan Leach, down to Garnes. Garnes, and we have a foul on the pass-off on Mayashita, I believe. Nope, it went on Carrera Gear, her first. Baseline inbounds. Goes to Ware at the top, over to Kennedy. Kennedy will take the three, it's open. Ooh, she missed it. Rebound goes to McAllister. She'll tap it to Garnett. Garnett crossing midcourt. She speeds to the basket. Scoop shot goes up short. Rebound goes to Bogue. Out it goes to Ware. Ware behind the back dribble. She's going to go right to the hoop, put it up, missed the shot. Rebound tapped into the corner. Bogue will track it down, and Highclimbers get the ball back. And there's a collision there. Mayashita comes up with the ball, and she'll go to the hoop. Hoop put it up and in, and the foul on Kennedy for second. So that's the first basket in this quarter, and it comes at the 4:21 mark. And the Lancers increase their lead to 12. Missed the free throw, so it's a 12-point lead. Bogue comes up with a rebound. Here comes Vanessa Kennedy for Shelton. Over goes to Morgan Leach, near side. Now there's Timber Ware. So left a well for the three and missed it. Rebound goes to Garnett. Come the Lancers with the lead. Garnett stops the foul line, changes directions, bumps and loses the ball. No whistle. Bogue with the ball for the Highclimbers. Comes Vanessa Kennedy. Over it goes to Morgan Leach, to Kara Bogue, now to Timber Ware. Into the corner, that's Vanessa Kennedy. Looks the floor over, splits the double team, puts a running hook, it comes up short, draws the foul. Carrera Gear will get the personal foul, her second. Vanessa Kennedy's at the line for 2 free throws for Shelton. Try to get the Highclimbers on the board. Short on the first one. Nia Haney will step onto the court for Kennedy Catholic. Ella Pinter and Deshaya Littleson will step back onto the court for the Highclimbers. So Vanessa Kennedy has another free throw for the Highclimbers. That one goes in. There's first score for the Highclimbers in this third quarter. And a lead is 11 for the Lancers. There's Ariel Garnett back to Mayashita. Lost the ball, got it back, goes to Cusack. Cusack out to Garnett, fakes the three, drives side of the paint, drives over to Mayashita. Extra pass in the corner. Three on the way by, what's that? That was Hanny. Should have hit the three. Her first points of the night. It's a 15-point lead for the Lancers. There's Vanessa Kennedy trying to go coast to coast. Had the ball stripped and no whistle. And here come the Lancers. Down to Cusack. She'll put it up. Miss it. And they'll call the foul on that one. Go figure that. Personal foul go on which Highclimber? Goes on Kara Bogue. It's her second. 2 free throws coming for Ashley Cusack. She has 3 points tonight. Her first trip to the free throw line. 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. Cusack missed the first one. 15-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. Second free throw goes in, give her 4 points. And Littleson will try to inbounds, but the full timeout has been called. Well, this is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net. We'll be right back.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight's citrus bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delight's bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout, trailing by 16 points. A little confusion by the Highclimbers. Ella Pinter will inbounds it. A full court press by Kennedy Catholic put on the Highclimbers. Pinter throws it into Leach, knocked out away by Nia Haney. So the Pinter will do it again, this time on the sidelines in the corner. Inbounds will go to Vanessa Kennedy. Bring it up, trying to split the double team. Crossing midcourt. Goes side of the paint down to Littleson. Littleson saved it and bounds to Leach. Leach will take the long two and miss it. Rebound, Garens. Garens lost it, but then what do we have? A foul on the Lancers? We do. It's a foul on Lancers. They're fourth as a team. And the personal will go on Carrera Gear, her third by my count. Inbounds from the baseline to Littleson. Shot it off to Leach. And here are the Highclimbers trying to set the play. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy, top of the key, and changes direction, steps back, throws over to Leach. Leach looks the floor over, gets a screen, doesn't take it, hand it off to Pinter. Pinter will dribble and get it to Kennedy up top. And she'll go the opposite direction of the screen again, scoop the shot up, miss it, and rebound goes to Garnett, tied up by Pinter. And Pinter trying to spin away from the Garnett, and it's a jump ball. That will stay with the Highclimbers. So it'll be baseline inbounds for Shelton. To the right of the backboard, Kennedy will trigger the play. The Highclimbers obviously in the four corners of the key. Inbounds goes to Littleson in the corner. To Leach. Leach can't handle the pass, and Haney comes up with it. And another jump ball. That'll go over to the Lancers. 15-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. Mayashita with the ball coming, bringing it up. Stops, throws it over to Haney. Back to Mayashita. Over to Cusack. Cusack cross court, it goes to Haney. Now to Mayashita. Mayashita on her tiptoes throws it over to Cusack. Long two. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Kennedy. Kennedy lost the dribble for a moment. Stops at the top. Gets it down to Garnes. Garnes took some steps to the hoop, missed it. Rebound goes to Pinter's on the floor trying to fight for it. Ties up Mayashita. That'll go over to the Highclimbers. Baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard this time. Kennedy again triggering the play. Throws it into the corner to Leach. Morgan fakes the shot, hands it off to Kennedy in the corner. Vanessa drives to the foul line and changing some direction. Bounce it over to Pinter. Pinter drives baseline and foul on Mayashita. That'll be the fifth team foul on the Lancers. And it'll be a baseline inbounds again for the Highclimbers. Kennedy will trigger the play. Throw it into Leach. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get it down to Littleson. Littleson puts it off the glass and in. 4 points for Deshaya. And it's now a 13-point lead for the Lancers. There's Garnett splitting the triple team, missing the shot, and the rebound goes to Littleson. Out it goes to Kennedy. Kennedy, top of the key, stopping. Goes over to Littleson. Littleson down, goes to Garnes. Garnes puts it up a little too hard, missed it. And he comes up with the ball to get an outlet to Garnett. Threw that one out of bounds. That's the 12th turnover on the Lancers. Minute and a second to go here in the third quarter. 13-point lead for the Lancers. Highclimbers have another opportunity to get some points on the board. Into the corner to Kennedy to Littleson. Littleson powers her way to the hoop. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. So Deshaya will go to the line for 2 free throws. Highclimbers trying to get to the line a little bit more. This will be their third trip to the line in the ball game, the second in this quarter. As Littleson will shoot her first free throw. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. Tamaya Wiggs will step back onto the court and replace Gear for the Kennedy Catholic. Littleson has one more free throw for the Highclimbers. She's got nice form, just a little too hard. Garnes had the rebound, saved in bounds by Leach to Littleson to Leach. Leach will fake the jumper, drive baseline. Runner will fall in for Morgan. Give her 4 points. And the lead is now 11. Garnett with the ball for Kennedy Catholic. One hands it over to Mayashita. Mayashita fakes outside, cross court. It goes to Haney. Haney fakes the jumper, drives baseline, turned around by Littleson. Out it goes to Wiggs, to Garnett. Garnett, top of the key, over to Mayashita. Mayashita for 3. That's off. Rebound. Pinter had it. Lost it to Garens. Garens to Leach. Morgan on the run. Mid-court, stepped, just by a near toe, stepped on the mid-court stripe over and back, and that's the 19th turnover on Shelton. 18.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lancers have the ball in the lead. There's Garnett. Handing off to Haney. Haney over to Mayashita. Mayashita throws it over to Garnett. Garnett trying to drive Baseline turnaround for three, missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled by the Lancers, and then Pinter knocks it away, and the quarter does run out. So after 3 quarters, Kennedy Catholic 36, Shelton 25. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back. Fourth quarter about to start here in about 10 seconds. With that score 36-25. It will be Lancer ball coming out of the timeout. Between quarters, Lancers have led by as many as 17 in the ball game and 15 in the third quarter. And the Highclimbers keep chipping away, and they're down by that 11-point margin. Mayashita will inbounds it to Hanny in the front court. Get it back to Mayashita, and here come the Lancers. There's Garnett. Garnett to the foul line, to the paint, puts it up, misses a shot. Rebound goes to Bogue. Kerr on the run on the far side for Shelton. To Griffin. Griffin over to Ware. Ware fakes the three, drives straight to the bucket, puts it up, misses a shot. Rebound goes to Bogue. Bogue out to Griffin. Jasmine throws it over to the corner, and Ware for three in the corner is short. Rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin hooks it down to Leach, and they're going to wave that off. She's traveled. Oh, come on now. 20 turnovers on the Highclimbers. Michaela McAllister will step back onto the court for Kennedy Catholic. She'll inbounds in the back court. Garnett is being bothered in her position by Griffin. And then we have a whistle. So they're going to give a delay of game warning on Jasmine Griffin for trying to get a position right in front of the referee, and he's not calling it, in my opinion, very fairly here. Trying to be at position, and they're still trying to argue this, and there's been a couple of questionable calls here in the last 30 seconds. And here comes Mayashita. Mayashita's going to drive and attack the basket, puts it up, misses a shot, and then they're going to draw a foul on the Highclimber. I believe it'll go on Morgan Leach. I'm not sorry, Paige Johnson, excuse me. Leach is not even on the court. Yep, it went on Paige Johnson, her first. Third team foul on the Highclimbers. At the line for 2 shots is Miyu Mayashita. She missed the free throw. She'll get another one. She is now 2 for 4, has 9 points so far this afternoon. Second free throw, that's in. Bogue will trigger the play in from the backcourt, get it to Griffin. Griffin gets to Ware, and here come the Highclimbers. Over goes to Griffin. Griffin will drive baseline, stop, bounce it to Bogue. Bogue lost it off of her knee. 21 turnovers on the Highclimbers. Here come the Lancers. There's Griffin, who stepped on the sidelines. Very good call. There you go. 13 turnovers on the Lancers. I could see it from up here, and I'm glad that one of the referees was on top of it. The Highclimbers get the ball back, trailing by 12. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Remember Ware with it. Over to Kara Bogue. Up top to Jasmine Griffin. Hooks it into the middle, and Johnson will roll off. Rebound, Bogue put it up and drops in. Should have been a foul on that one as well, but no whistle. And here comes Garnett. 10-point lead for the Lancers. Garnett behind the back dribble, changing directions, taking it into her hands. Stops on the dribble, throws it away. And a pushing foul on Wiggs. Her first, 7th team foul. That should be 1-1. Thank you very much. And thank you for walking right in front of the camera where it needs to go. So at the line for the first of a 1-on-1 is Caitlin Allen. It's a 10-point margin. Allen has yet to score. This is her first trip to the line. She'll miss the first one. Rebound, Johnson almost had it, but Garnett comes away with it. And here come the Lancers. Mayashita hands it off to McAllister, throws it over to Cusack. Cusack dribbles in, drives right to the hoop, puts it up, dropped out, rebound tapped into the hands of McAllister. Down it goes to Wiggs. Wiggs blocked, and there's a foul on the Highclimbers, only their fourth. Maya Wiggs is at the line for first of 2. I didn't see who the foul went on. Wiggs' first free throw off the glass. Nope. Should get one more. There's a very fancy scoreboard here at Clover Park, but they don't put up the basic information as team fouls and who the foul is on. Second free throw by Wiggs is up and in. So that gives her 3 points tonight. And leads back up to 11. Here comes Timber Ware. Throw it over to Carabogue. Back to Ware. Over it goes to Griffin. Griffin eyes hoop for 3. A little off. Rebound. Griffin got it herself. Shuffles it down to Johnson. Johnson's shot will go in. Give her 12 points. And the lead is down to 9. There's Mayashita handing off to Garnett. Garnett driving baseline. And a foul on a Highclimber. Really? Goes on Timber Ware. That'll be her second. That'll be baseline inbounds for the Lancers. Lancers lead in 38-29. Inbounds goes to Cusack looking for Mayashita. Gets it to Mayashita. She'll shuffle it down to Wiggs. Will put it up a little too hard. Can't get her own rebound. She'll hit the deck. Rebound goes to Johnson. Here comes Griffin up the far sidelines for the Highclimbers. Griffin still has the ball. Throws it down to Bogue. Tapped it away, and it goes to Johnson to put it up and in. Nice awareness by Page, and the lead is down to 7. And here comes Garnett. Garnett back and forth on the dribble. Stops, and she'll pop for 3. No. Rebound goes to Bogue. Bogue puts it on the floor. And dribble gets it up to Griffin. Jasmine crossing midcourt. Throws it in the corner to Ware. Timber. Lob it down to Johnson. Has it fronting position. Puts it up short. Missed the shot. And then a whistle. Paige Johnson to the line. 8 team fouls on Kennedy Catholic. Paige Johnson at the line for 2 free throws. Her first trip tonight, she has 14 points. I'm sorry, this afternoon. I keep thinking when it's nighttime, it's only 1 in the afternoon. 5:01 to go here in the ball game. 38-31, Kennedy Catholic on top. Shelton's Paige Johnson at the line for first of 2 free throws. Soft touch, just a little too soft. She'll get another one. Nice crowd from Shelton that came to watch this game at the Clover Park High School in Lakewood. Second free throw goes in. Lead is down to 6. Lancers have the ball. Here comes Mayashita. Mayashita throws it down to Wiggs. She'll force up a shot, draw a foul on the Highclimbers. They're 6th. Demaya Wiggs is 1 for 2. Johnson picked up her second personal foul. Wiggs has a 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Make it 1 for 3. She'll get another one. Under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Highclimbers have cut into a 11-point lead here in the quarter. Wiggs' second free throw off the glass and in. Bank is open for Lions. A 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here as the same guy has walked in front of the camera 3 times in this game. Thank you very much, sir. So we have a timeout, and we'll be back to action here in, 20 seconds. As it's 39-32. Kennedy Catholic has led by as many as 17 in this ball game. The Highclimbers have cut it to this tight little margin. Actually, we have cut it down to 6 at one point. And that was just a few moments ago before Wiggs hit the second of her 2 free throws. Bring it back up to 7. It'll be Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Griffin will trigger the play. Looking to throw it in. Directing traffic, gets it in, throws it into Caitlin Allen. And the good defense to bother that was McAllister forcing the 22nd turnover on the Highclimbers. Nope, they're going to say it's White. Oh, yes, it's White, yeah. It'll be Lancer ball right of the backboard. Mayashita will lob it in to Garnett at the foul line. She'll go right to the hoop, puts it up a little too hard. Rebound tapped by Allen, and I think they're going to get Caitlin with the foul. Does go on Caitlin Allen, her second, 7th team foul on the Highclimbers. And they're going to send a Lancer to the line. So it should be Wiggs back to the free throw line. I see on the other scoreboard are the numbers of fouls and the personal foul things. That's interesting. So Wiggs is back at the free throw line. She's 2 for 4. She's missed the front end of both of her free throws and missed that one as well. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson will get it to Bogue. Kara getting playing time tonight because of Aurora Gooley not playing. She's in California. Down it goes to Johnson. Johnson can't handle it, loses the ball. Mayashita comes away with it. Here come the Lancers the other way. Turned around. And the Lancers will set the play. Mayashita handed off to Garnett. Garnett can't quite keep a hold of the ball. Manages to track it down. And then a touch foul, a hand check foul in a district playoff game. Really? First personal on Jasmine Griffith, 8th team foul. Deshaya Littleson will spawn to the court to put them a little bit more size in there. And Johnson will sit down. And Ariel Garnett will be at the line for first of a 1-and-1. And she is 3 for 4. That's 13 points tonight. Got the first one. She'll get another one. And the lead is back up to 8. Garnett's second free throw, that rattled off. Rebound goes to Bogue. Get it to Griffin. Griffin can't handle it. That'll be the 24th turnover on the Highclimbers. 4:13 to go in this ball game. 8-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. Garnett will trigger the play from the far sideline. Foul line extended. Inbounds goes to Mayashita. Mayashita top of the key. He's going to dribble over to the right, hand it off to Cusack. Cusack hand it off to Garnett. Fakes the 3, drives into the paint, goes right to the bucket. Where's the foul on that? Really a bad call. And that'll go on Jasmine Griffith, her second, 9th team foul. I'm really disappointed in this refereeing late in the ball game. It was fair early, and now it's just gone one-sided. Garnett's first free throw goes in. Vanessa Kennedy returns for the Highclimbers. Caitlin Allen will sit down. Garnett's second free throw. Rattled out again. Rebound goes to Bogue. Bogue will bring it up this time. Looking for Griffin. Gets a screen at the top. Drives right to the hoop. She'll go and put it up and in. Kara Bogue with 6 points tonight. Fans from Shelton like that one. Leads now 7 despite what's been happening on the from the guys in the stripes. There is McAllister for 3. Airballed it. Rebound goes to Littleson, out to Kennedy. Vanessa on the run for the Highclimbers. Turns around and sets the play for Shelton. 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game, trailing by 7. There's Jasmine Griffith. Stops. Handed off to Timber Ware. Ware will drive to the foul line. Over goes to Bogue. Bogue puts it on the floor. Finds Griffin. Griffin fakes the 3. Trying to dribble to the baseline. Directs some traffic. 8 on the shot clock. Got to do something. There's Timber Ware. She'll Throw it over to Griffin. Griffin for a long two that's off the back of the iron. And the rebound goes to Wiggs. She can't handle it. That's black ball. Clearly high climber ball. Back in the ball game, Carrera Gear for Kennedy Catholic, replacing Tamaya Wiggs. Baseline inbounds left of the backboard for the High Climbers. Ware will trigger the play, throw it in to Kennedy. Kennedy catch and shoot for three. Yes! Vanessa quiet tonight. Hit a big one, cut the lead down to 4. Here comes Mayashita. To Cusack. To McAllister. Pull-up jumper for McAllister. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound, Littleson with authority. Gets it up, leads Kennedy. Kennedy on the run the other way. Stops at the three-point arc. Doesn't have numbers. Throw it over to Ware. Ware, ice hoop for 3. No. Rebound. Littleson put it up and in. 2-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. Full timeout called. Way to come back, girls. We'll be right back.
The Port of Shelton enhances commerce and drives economic development in Mason County. Founded in 1948, the Port of Shelton has properties at Sanderson Field and on Johns Prairie. Port of Shelton is upgrading its Oakland Bay Marina and is working with other entities on a multi-million-dollar habitat restoration project that will change the face of Shelton Harbor. The Port of Shelton and emergency management officials are jointly preparing the region for a catastrophic earthquake. The Port of Shelton, an enormous part of Mason County and its economy.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
It'll be Lancer ball coming out of the timeout. High Climbers have closed to 2. And it'll be Lancer ball. Garnett will bring it in. Now bring it up, I should say. She'll throw it over to Cusack. Up top to Garnett. Over to Mayashita. Mayashita hooks it out to Cusack. Cusack back to Garnett. Fakes the 3 to the side of the paint. Steps by the defense. Puts it up a little too hard. Rebound goes to Ware. Ware on the far side bringing it up. There come the High Climbers. There's Kennedy to Ware to Griffin. Griffin driving baseline. Hooking the pass to Deshia Wilson. Put it up and in again. Tie ball game. It's all knotted up at 41. And stepping through the defense is Garnett, missing the shot. And calling up with the rebound was Greer. She's fouled. And that'll put her to the line. So at the line for 2 free throws, Carrera Gear. She's 2 points tonight. Her first trip to the free throw line. Tie ball game, 1:47 to go. Got the first one. Second free throw goes in. Timeout called by Coach Leth. He wants to talk things over. 30-second timeout has been called. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
High Climber ball coming out of the timeout. For some reason, the score clock has 30 on it. They haven't reset it from the timeout. The High Climbers have Littleson, Bogue, Griffin, Kennedy, and Ware. Minute 47 to go in the ball game. 2-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. There's Timber Ware bringing it up, throwing it over to Vanessa Kennedy. Little pick and roll stolen away by the Lancers. Here comes Mayashita. Out it goes to Garnett. 3 feet beyond the arc. 3 on the way. No. Rebound goes to Cusack. She'll put it up. Miss it. Rebound. Tapped out. That'll go to Highclimbers. 2-point lead for Kennedy Catholic. Shelton has the ball with 1:23 to go in the game. Here comes Vanessa Kennedy. Hand it off to Griffin. Griffin palmed the ball and got away with it over to Bogue. Bogue slips, but manages to keep control of it. And over to Kennedy. Kennedy gets a screen. Pick and roll, doesn't take it, goes and try to get a pass in there. Littleson with good hands. Stripped of the ball, no whistle. Ball still free. And who has it? It's a jump ball. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Boy, that was an interesting exchange there as the ball was free. And this young man, the coach's box thing is not being enforced. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Kennedy get the ball from the Ware for 3, a little long. Bogue with the rebound. And what do we got here? Shot clock violation? All right. 43-41, Kennedy Catholic with the ball and the lead. 45 seconds and counting. Mayashita. Full timeout has been called. We'll step aside. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
It'll be Kennedy Catholic ball coming out of the timeout. They have McAllister, Cusack, Garnett, Mayashita, and Greer. The Highclimbers counter with Bogue, Griffin, Kennedy, Ware, and Littleson. Inbounds actually goes into the hands of Mayashita. Backdoor cut. There's Garnett putting it up short. Rebound goes to Kennedy. Kennedy stops, needs a little help, gets Griffin in backcourt. Here come the Highclimbers, trailing by 2. Over it goes to Ware. Ware for 3. Can she get it? No. Rebound. Littleson had it, lost it. Ball is free. Rolls over there. It's tipped. They're going to say Kennedy Lancer ball. I couldn't see anything because of people standing up and blocking the camera. It'll be Lancer ball leading by 2 with 20 seconds to go. Mayashita has it in backcourt. Gets by Ware. Center of the court. 12 seconds. They just want her to somebody to foul. Mayashita is fouled with 8.9 seconds to go in the ball game. 2 shots coming for Mayashita. Mayashita is, let's see here, she is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5 at the free throw line. She can put it out of reach here by hitting both free throws. She missed the first one, she'll get another one. Ella Pinter will step on and replace Timber Ware. So Mayashita has one more free throw. Lancers are up 2. Make it 3. Full timeout has been called. So we'll step aside. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore Texaco has quality gas at an affordable price and is open 24 hours for your convenience. You can find propane at Bayshore Texaco as well. Moving, rent your U-Haul at Bayshore Texaco. Whether you need a 29-foot truck, a pickup, or just a trailer, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul has what you need. Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, just north of Shelton on Highway 3.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
8.9 seconds to go in this ball game. It'll be Highclimber ball, trailing by 3 with that almost 9 ticks to go. The Highclimbers have to go the length of the floor and hit a 3 or a 2 and a foul to force overtime. Pinter will trigger the play, and the Lancers are going to go player on player full court press as Garnett is the safety. Bogue will throw it in, go for the long ball, and throw it out of bounds. Oh. So that'll put the Lancers under their basket, and all they have to do is inbounds it. Pretty much, the Highclimbers can foul almost immediately, or they have to foul almost immediately. Mayashita will trigger the play, trying to look for Garnett, throw it in, it goes to McAllister. McAllister is fouled by Bogue. That'll be her third, and that puts McAllister at the line for 2 free throws. As there's 6 seconds now. Michaela has not been to the free throw line tonight and hit a 3 in the second quarter. Missed the first one. Get one more. Nikki, 1 free throw will ice it for the Kennedy Catholic. She steps back away from the line, missed the shot, rebound tapped and controlled by Cusack, and she'll run it out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Mayashita will hold the ball, and that'll do it. But a good fight for the Highclimbers. They did come back from 17 down to tie the ball game, but they fall and their season ends, and the final score 44-41. We will take a timeout. We'll wrap this webcast up. In the final, Kennedy Catholic 44, Shelton 41. We'll be right back. MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul is happy to support the broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team. Bayshore Texaco has quality gas at an affordable price and is open 24 hours for your convenience. You can find propane at Bayshore Texaco as well. Moving, rent your U-Haul at Bayshore Texaco. Whether you need a 29-foot truck, a pickup, or just a trailer, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul has what you need. Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, just north of Shelton on Highway 3.
Vehicle collisions are the #1 killer of teens in the U.S., taking 8 young lives every day. And speeding is a factor in more than half of teen fatal car crashes, but we can prevent these tragedies. Talk with your teen about staying safe behind the wheel. Remind them to follow the speed limit and adjust their driving for road conditions. Keep the conversation going and be the driver you want your teen to be. It's not just good parenting, it's a matter of life or death.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The Port of Shelton enhances commerce and drives economic development in Mason County. Founded in 1948, the Port of Shelton has properties at Sanderson Field and on Johns Prairie. Port of Shelton is upgrading its Oakland Bay Marina and is working with other entities on a multi-million-dollar habitat restoration project that will change the face of Shelton Harbor. The Port of Shelton and emergency management officials are jointly preparing the region for a catastrophic earthquake. The Port of Shelton, an enormous part of Mason County and its economy.
It is a final here at Clover Park High School. The Kennedy Catholic Lady Lancers knock off the Shelton Lady Highclimbers by a score of 44-41. The Lancers were led by Ariel Garnett, 15 points. Miyu Shita, finished with 11. 4 apiece for Tamia Wiggs and Carrera Gear. Alicia Cusack also had 4. 3 for Michaela McAllister, and 3 for Nina Haney. For the Highclimbers in the losing effort, Paige Johnson finished with 15 points, 8 for Deshia Littleson, 6 for Kara Bogue, 4 apiece for Vanessa Kennedy and Morgan Leach, 2 for Jasmine Griffin, and 2 for Kayla Garens. Highclimber season comes to an end, and they have finished with a record of 10-12, but did finish 5th in the Narrows League and made the district tournament, only to fall by that final score of 44-41. Take one more time out. We'll be right back and wrap this thing up. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the geoduck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over.
When you see lights, vests,
or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us,
we've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Yummy! Outstanding! Terrific! Amazing!
Just some of the words used to describe the food at the Strip Steakhouse in downtown Shelton.
The prime rib rocks. The steak was cooked perfectly.
Okay. How about the atmosphere?
Quiet, cozy, intimate.
Enough said. The Strip Steakhouse, Railroad Avenue and 4th Street in downtown Shelton.
Well, it's a final here at Clover Park High School. The Shelton Highclimbers season comes to an end. The Kennedy Catholic Lady Lancers knock off the Lady Highclimbers by that score of 44-41. A good game. The Highclimbers didn't manage to come back from 17 down and tie the ball game with about a minute left, and ended up coming up a little bit short. This turnovers for the Highclimbers, they did commit 25 turnovers compared to 13 for the Lancers. That does have a big bearing on it, but a good fight back. Coach Leff must be happy with at least that, even though the season comes to the end for the Lady Highclimbers. Our season on MasonWebTV.com does continue tonight, as we will travel down all the way down to Battleground and bring you a little bit of 1B action as the Merriam Knight Lady Owls are taking on the Columbia Adventist Academy Kodiaks, and we'll have that game for you around 6:30 this evening. But again, the final here, Shelton drops to Kennedy Catholic 44-41. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk. We'll see you later tonight.
This broadcast of the Shelton girls basketball team in the Class of 3A West Central Southwest District Tournament has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, Electro Delights, Bayshore Texaco and U-Haul, the Port of Shelton, the Strip Steakhouse, Seattle Shellfish, and Mason County Public Utility District Number 3.